Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Eric Percival, also known as Scuffed Gaming here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Road to B-Side. Today we're going to continue our road to B-Side. We are going to... we're kind of turned a corner here on the save file. Anyone that's gone to this point in their save file knows, or should know rather, that we are at the point where we are trying to gun for Hush, because if we can be Hush 3 times, we'll open up the secret room to Alt Path. And then the next step from there is to beat Alt Path, or to try to beat Alt Path anyway. Get to Mother, defeat Mother, and then we will open the Ascent, and then from there we can start unlocking tainted characters. As promised, I will do my best to unlock every character and every tainted character, because that is the point of Road to B-Side. And so, today we are going to try to beat... what will we try to beat today? Now, we could try to go for Hush with Eve. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and let's roll with it. You know her, you love her, Eve starts off with pretty bad stats and no real way to get down to Whore of Babylon, at least not on this save file. Some of you may know that eventually Eve does start with the Razor, which will give you a damage bonus. This is probably one of the worst starts we could have had against these fast Claudies in the Burning Basement, the worst. Curse of the Blind, but we will still have to go into our item room and have faith that we will get something good out of it. Have tempted just to get hit one more time, just to get down to Whore of Babylon. Look, Benny. Eve's starting stats are really nothing to write home about. The best stat that on this character that exists is the speed. It's not the tears rate, it's not the range, it's not the luck, it's not anything like that. It's literally just having a little bit extra movement speed to dodge, get out of the way of some of these attacks. Of course, I've said before here on this channel and on just in general in the Discord chat also that you're not going to be able to necessarily defend yourself with speed alone. You need to have the ability to stop enemies from hurting you by killing them. Hopefully we can get a couple more pennies so that we can buy that soul heart before we go down to the next floor. We want to be able to protect our devil deal. I think I am going to elect to get hit at least by something. I'm hoping really to get hit by something like a donation machine, but we definitely don't have the time to spend. So we're just gonna get hit. You might be asking yourself, what do you mean you don't have the time? Like, of course you have the time. No, not really, because the point of getting to Hush is you need to do all these rooms fast. You need to be able to get through Womb 2 in less than 30 minutes. That's how you get to Hush. So I don't really have a lot of time to waffle around and mess with these Claudies. We already spent so much time on that first room. Very cool. Item's going to be the Book of Secrets. Fantastic. We will activate the Book of Secrets. Apparently it revealed the map, which we don't care for. We already have that ability. Go ahead and buy this soul heart. Try to get through these floors as fast as possible. Here you go. Here you go. Still trying to fill up that donation machine. We do want to get the access to the stopwatch as soon as possible. Baby Plum. Did you guys know that you can beat Baby Plum in a passive way? You never will, because I am not showcasing it ever. And I probably never will, because it's just better to kill him. Just kill him. Better to just kill him. Boss item up is going to be Magic 8 Ball. Would be increased chance for Planetarium if we have Planetariums. Library, we would be interested in getting to the library. Also, apparently we do have Planetariums on this save file. That's weird. I definitely do not remember unlocking Planetariums on the save file, so that's weird. Let's go ahead and check out our item room. Don't have time for this. Marked? No, thank you. We're gonna take this. And the reason that I'm taking this is a weak champion. Let's go ahead and check our library. We're hoping for one of two things. We're hoping for Satanic Bible, Book of Rev, something like that. Book of Shadows, okay. I will run with the Book of Shadows. I think the Book of Shadows is really good, especially if we get the ability to buy it over and over again against Hush. 30 seconds against Hush is nothing to sneeze at. Bless my soul, bless my soul. Herc was on a roll. One bomb would be great, game. Just one. Just one. Come on, just one. If you have enough time, you can also use the Book of Shadows to cheese donation machines, because you have the invincibility frames. You can sort of donate however much you want to them. We got one bomb, thank goodness. We'll bomb this, hope for the soul heart. Didn't get a soul heart, but we did get keys, among other things. Bomb this, hope for a soul heart. Gold chest is gonna be 2 bombs. Okay, okay. We can be sure that we are going to get a devil deal on this floor, and we were almost assuredly going to take it. Secret room here, possibly. No? Then I'm lost. You can't spend too much time looking for these things. You want to give yourself as much time as possible to push through the womb. I know that's wording. Good word choices here on the channel. And I'm just going to activate this so that we could stand next to. Book of Shadows, I want to say, is 30 seconds. 30 seconds during which you don't have to worry so much about what the enemy's doing, because you are invincible. 100% invincible during that time. Get a range up. The deal is Lord of the Pit. I do like flight, so I will take it. Flight is, for show, one of the best things that you can have. What a horrible night to have a curse. Now we're in caves. We're still hoping for a damage up, a tears up. Really preferably a tears up. Yeah, and I'm just guessing. I'm trying to be as fast as possible. You know, because of Horror Babylon, our damage is respectable even for this floor. But until we get this tears up, it's going to start to feel really bad in a hurry. You know, 2.7 tears. Not incredible. Mom's key, mom's key, mom's key, mom's key. Is it worth killing this guy for the nickel? Didn't drop a nickel. I mean, at this point, if we get a devil deal and we see the quarter, we would be interested in taking the quarter. Absolutely we would. Okay. We will buy Mom's Key. Mom's Key is a fantastic item. It does give you the ability to get a lot more out of the chest, and that's not a good example of that, but whatever. I'm actually really surprised that mob lasted as long as they did, but it all goes back to the same problem, which is our tears rate is bad. Really bad, man. Now, the thing that's carrying us right now is the fact that Horror of Babylon gives us an extremely substantial damage up. And of course, as fate would have it, the item room would not be here. So we're gonna have to backtrack to go get it. Yep, it's all the way back at the beginning. Yep. Well, that's okay. I mean, because we have flying, we can stay relatively safe. Pop, you know, they behave like billiard balls. Yeah, no. Man, some not so good item rooms. I don't think that a single one of our item room items has been worthwhile at this point. I don't really have a good strategy for Mega Fatty, he just has a lot of HP. Of course, if you have the Book of Shadows, you can sort of like shred the last half of the man's HP. PJs, welcome to the team. PJs is definitely a respectable item. Still hoping for that tears up, still hoping for that damage up. Now, if anything, we're setting ourselves up for a pretty good donation to the donation machine at the end of this. God, I don't like these green army flies. You better believe I'm willing to kill myself over them. Yeah, this lack of tears is something else. That's one of the weaknesses of Eve. You're gonna have to cope with the fact that she just doesn't have the fire rate, even with our 5.86 damage. Plus 1 extra secret room per floor. Thank you. Unsung hero, the extra secret room. Shop contains trash. Kill this man. I'll leave it at 353. Still looking for that item room. I mean, this is kind of what starts to happen on your runs. All right, item room contains. All right, Spoonbender, welcome. Actually a good one, because homing is going to sort of offset the fact that we have low tears rate. Our tears are actually going to home in on targets and hit them. Yeah. Nice. Don't really have a good strategy for Bumbo. Try to stay on the left and right of him, because then you get to do this very predictable attack. Didn't even have to use the Book of Shadows on him. Good times. Growth Hormones, great pickup for us. The Devil Deal is not a Devil Deal. Nice. That's what we live for. We really don't want, we don't want Devil Deals, game. Making pretty decent time. Growth Hormones is going to give us a damage up, so now our damage is 7.0, which is about par for this floor, I would say. Thanks to Spoonbender, our Bookworm shots are also hitting homing. Item room contains number 1. Okay, well that will solve our Tears Ray problem. It gives us a range problem, but our range problem is not so bad. With that being said, fighting against Hush like this is going to be a little bit difficult because we have to be in his face. I'll just have to do my best to fight it out. One of the best pickups we could get now would be just OG Brimstone, straight up. Mr. Me, the ladder. Chaos is a ladder. I think at this point I'm willing to just donate everything that we have. Alright. Machine is jammed now. I have a little bit of time. I look for the secret room. There's 2 actually. There's 1. No, I'm not going to look for the second one. We don't have time. We do not have time. I want to give myself as much time as possible so that I can have a comfortable time, possibly even consider boss rush. You know, because boss rush can contain some sick items, man. Thought I dodged it, I'll be real. It's going to be the Fallen, which means that this item is going to be a Devil Deal item. And I'm just going to crack the Book of Shadows to stand next to them and trade with them. I mean, disappointing, really. Disappointing. We've been trying to cobble together some semblance, and we've been doing a good job, honestly. Cobbling together some idea of what we want our build to do. But we just haven't been getting that many good items. And don't misunderstand me. PJs, Lord of the Pit, and Spoonbender are good. But we, you know, even our range up would have been better than we need to go deeper. Because we're not going to trade we need to go deeper for Book of Shadows. I'm just gonna do this then. I'm not gonna play this game with you. Oh. Right. Phenomenal. Phenomenalmente. I don't need the keys. We don't need the memories. Where's that from? This is Depths 2, which means the boss is going to be Mom. I'm going to save a charge on the Book of Shadows for Mom so that when we get her to half, we can immediately, man, just burst enemy down. I don't know if that landed or not. No. Okay. We owe it to ourselves to at least try to check for one of these secret rooms. I'm just going to go ahead and use this in this room. Try to shorten it as much as possible. Yeah, the Book of Shadows is really good, folks. Book of Shadows can take some of the most ridiculous rooms and make them feel really trivial. Yeah, that's really good. Well, I might as well get a touch, right? Yep. I've got a yellow butt knife. Our last shop contains greed. I'm not going to use the Book of Shadows on greed. I don't feel like we have to. Well, that's the floor.
The moon.
Very well. Alright, well. We can world card on Womb 1. And we can know where both of our secret rooms are at. In theory. Oh. We have 2 minutes to boss rush, and we may be interested in doing boss rush. It depends on what is in the boss rush. You know, if it's a game-breaking item like Cricket's Head, then we are obligated to do it because we need all the help we can get against Hush himself, itself, theyself, themself, itself. I think it's itself. I'm pretty sure that it's just supposed to be like a reflection of Isaac slowly suffocating in the chest. I think I almost sniped us. Did you see that? We did it. And these have been some absolutely banging devil deals. I don't think I've gotten to see a single one. That's really frustrating, game. 2020 Leech, Firemind. Jeez. The explosion can hurt us if we take Firemind, but Firemind is very powerful. And I think we just kind of have to pray. We have to run with it and pray. Immediately punish. Well. It is what it is, folks. We're sorely lacking in damage, and we still are. We have to play out this boss rush. Shocked that neither of them is dead yet. At least we're getting this tougher Harbinger out of the way first, because this is not a good sign of things to come. I must say, I've never seen the cage drift like that towards us. It is kind of funny that one difficult thing to sort of see about Firemind is that the explosions hit pretty close to you. You know, like, they make contact with the enemy sprites, but it feels like the explosion is on the inside of the sprites that we're hitting. So you're going to want to stay at very max possible range for shots. A range up would be really appreciated again, even though I know I said that before we got the first range up. Alright, here we go. We're going to try to exercise discretion when firing these shots. You can see they fall a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, if our range was 6.0, you'd be very comfortable. Not very comfortable, but more comfortable than we are right now. Because right now, man. I have to get rid of Carrion Queen as quickly as possible. Big thanks to Spoonbender for making these fights a little bit more doable. Because I couldn't imagine having to shoot these shots and manually aim them right now against these enemies. Whoa! Mega Maw's gonna go down. Mask of Infamy next. Get him, dead bird. Get him. Got him. It's gonna be Chad and Gabriel. I'm just gonna try to burn him down. Kinda sad I didn't save my charge for the adversary. Okay. One thing I love about brimstone firing enemies, their ability to just choose when to hit you. The World Breaker. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's on me. Yeah, we're not doing this. Mascara has appeared in the basement. We get Infamy. It's a great pickup. Yeah, we'll head on down. I mean, we've been getting swindled out of our deals. Can you imagine how crazy it would be if we had Firemind plus Brimstone? It'd be an incredible run, really. We don't need the money. I mean, we'll take it because there is going to be a shop in Blue Womb if we make it there in 5 minutes, which unfortunately that boss rush did take a little bit longer than I thought it would. But we do have the world, so we can kind of rush through this. No. There's still a little bit of hope that one of these secret rooms will bail us out. Oh, okay. You know, maybe one of these rooms will contain Binge Eater or something broken. And we got hit there. Well, this will be an unfortunate one if it comes down to it and we lose, but it's very possible that we lose because we're going to have to just straight up fight Hush face to face. It's going to be a very fair fight. Alright. Mr. Dolly is going to further cap out our tears rate. 2 soul hearts, thank you so much. Curse of the Blind, that's hilarious. So now we really have no reason to check our secret rooms, because we wouldn't know what's inside of them. Could potentially be something bad. And we don't have a lot of time, actually. The Emperor, great. We'll just slam the Emperor card. And for those of you who are wondering why I'm not using the Book of Shadows here, it's because we're going to need it against Hush. Crow Baby got unlocked. The deal is going to be blind, or it's not going to be blind. It's just not going to be a deal at all. Man, this is one of the first times that I've seen literally every single devil deal get stuffed. Like, every single one got stuffed. You guys realize that, right? Like, we've seen 3 devil deals this run, and not one of them was a deal. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Well, we're in the blue womb. Curse of the Maze. Hopefully it doesn't proc before we get the chance to see our item rooms. When getting hit, gain 1 mid-range orbital. Orbital deals 150 per second versus Dawtooth. Plus remove to the damage shot. We'll pause again. Yeah, sure. Light damage up. Moves along the walls and obstacles, deals 56 damage. Yeah, sure. Nearby enemies will target the fly. I want to say that did get buffed. We'll buy the starter deck. To a spades, thank you. The death card, sure. Sure. 10% chance to shoot bouncy tears. We'll lead with this, and then if we have to come back for it, we will. Alright, let's do this thing. Not bad so far. If I feel like we're in jeopardy of dying, if we get hit 6 times, I will slam the Book of Shadows and hope for the best. But hopefully Firemind is going to prove that it's good against some of these enemies by creating fires that will deal extra damage, block shots, and all that good stuff. I don't know if Hush will target Lost Fly or not, and we're probably not likely to find out because, you know, he's a little bit close to the middle. We're likely to be closer to him than he will be to Lost Fly itself. So far, so good, though. One thing that you can do against Hush to sort of shorten the amount of time you have to spend fighting him is to use some of your bombs offensively against him. The reason why is because, to my knowledge, bombs still ignore boss armor, and Hush has the most boss armor out of any one of the bosses in the game. And so you should 100% try to use bombs against Hush if you are not comfortable with the fight. Fair. Infamy protected us there. As you can see, Lost Fly is actually drawing the aggro of the Hushlings, which is great because we were able to pick them off. And pretty soon I will use the Book of Shadows to shorten this fight. Probably now, actually. That probably saved us a hit. This is going to be over. Yep. A Thame has appeared in the basement. Righteous. Who do we need for... Oh, we need anyone. Oh, well then we can go... We can go down. Yeah. The other room goes to Delirium, but I don't believe for 1 second that we have the ability to beat Delirium. That howl means that there's a secret room here. That's going to be here. The dim bulb. No, thank you, ma'am. So that was actually a pretty good fight. I'm really happy with the way that fight played out. I was really happy with my play during that fight. Definitely stepped it up a notch. Second secret room contains a whole lot of nothing. Oh. Beg your pardon, secret room. That is not nothing, certainly. I want to say that means there's a crawl space in this room. Here? Okay. Containing a blind item. I mean, what are the odds, right? Bursting Sack is a great item, actually. Wish we had that the whole game. Yeah, some of the bosses will go after Lost Fly too. Yeah, Lost Fly is really good now. Lost Fly is actually kind of a G now. Necro has appeared in the basement. Alright. Spike Rocks will get you. And I will use this. I will. We got a quarter. We're not really in any rush anymore because we already did all the time-intensive speedrun-ish part of this. So we don't really have to worry about going super quickly. Since that I'm already kind of in rush mode. I just kind of stay in rush mode. Thank you, Infamy. It's like Satan thought that we were going to cross in front of him right there, and so he brimstone beamed. I debated it a little bit by doing the little split step. Got him, right? There goes that. Go ahead and pick this up and head on down. Into the dark room. The Razor has appeared in the basement. Our deals will be 9 lives, Headless Baby, Goat Head, that's hilarious, and Blood Oath. Don't really care for any of these. The only one that I would really consider would be Dead Cat, because there is a chance that we could beat the Lamb in 30 seconds with our current build. But I'll tell you what, if we get hit enough times, I will go by. Alright, you know what? If we get one more Soul Heart, I'll go by 9 lives. It is kind of funny that we can sort of like hang out with Lost Fly. And like sometimes the bosses will go after him instead if we hang out with him. Actually, like that Mostro is 100% committed to just going after Lost Fly. Alright, well now I might have to buy 9 lives. It's gonna be a nail biter. It's gonna be a nail biter. We may get to a point where we're gonna have to fight the lamb with 1 HP. Yeah, freaking adversary comes back for round 2. Oh, that was close. We almost got hit there. Man, there's some nasty rooms. Yeah. If it wasn't for infamy, we would have already lost our life in this room. Right. Here? Here? Okay. Look at him. He's getting... I'm gonna get Lost Fly. I'm gonna get him. So good. Well, the good news is we did clear that room. The bad news is we did get hit by that. Don't do it. Don't. Secret room. Nice. Whoa! Give us some HP. Give us some HP, man. Don't be like that. Give us some HP. Give me... Okay, well, that counts. That's an extra hit. The other guy's going after Lost Fly right now. It's really funny. Oh, he changed his mind. I want you to be the most legend that ever lived. Now get down and give me 50. And don't forget to salute. To be the greatest American hero that ever lived. God, that cartoon was amazing. Man, can we just find the boss door already? You know, that's all I want. I don't want to fight 3 headless horsemen in a long room. You know, that wasn't fun. That wasn't very nice. Okay, well we... Oh, what the... A black champion Mask of Infamy? Okay. Alright, well. You know what? I want the pile to kill me. He's not going to kill me. He's going after Lost Fly. I should really thank you, Lost Fly, man. That fight was supposed to be really tough. Lost Fly, bailing me out. Again, he's bailing me out. Chocolate milk. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Can we Book of Shadows and open these? We can. Oh, Brim, welcome to the team. Now that was actually I will take chocolate milk. Now that was a little bit of a gamble because I'm gambling that we can do 3 rooms without getting hit. Oops. That's my bad. My God, man, can you stop this? Yeah, enough is enough, bro. Yeah, I was willing to bet that there was going to be 2 more rooms. Well, that counts. As the Forgotten Unlock room, which we will do at some point on this channel. It went after Lost Fly and not me, which is great for me. Yeah, no. No. Alright. That means that there's 1 more secret room in this room. Maybe? Or is it just referring to the... Oh. You know what, bro? We have money to give you, actually. And we do accept payment in the form of an HP upgrade. Please? 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 I'm gonna ask nicely, please. Please. Sir. Please. Please. Give me an HP upgrade. Okay. Now I know that it takes our damage down, but we still have Fire Mind, and we're just going to try to blitz down with the Book of Shadows. We're going to try to play to the second part of this fight without getting hit. We're going to try to get to the second half of the lamb. And if I get hit, I will use yeah. Alright, this is it. What a horrible night to have a curse. No victory lap. Oh, we did it. Alright, well, that is the second Hush kill of 3 before we unlock Alt Path on Road to B-Side. We also got almost... Well, we did get every Sheol path unlock for Eve, as well as Boss Rush, so... That is a really fantastic run. It did get a little nail-bitey by the end of it, but 9 lives, I want to say it was the right play, because we were confident that we had some of the knockout power to end the rooms. And some pretty decent play, if I don't mind saying so myself. Or if I don't say so myself, which I do actually. So, thank you so much for watching. If indeed you just enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a like, although it's not mandatory. Yeah, I hope you have a great day. And I'll catch you later, everybody.